Yo, what's up, guys? Good to see you. Oh no, really hope. Nice. I love when this happens. This is really cool. uh, give me a second here. Is the audio all choppy for you guys? It probably is. Hey. Ugh. Okay. I don't really know how to fix this, but I'm gonna attempt it here. Hey. Hey. Okay. There we go. It is not all choppy now. Let's get it. I fixed it. And all I had to do was restart my computer. Amazing. I'm so happy. That was the most inconvenient time that could ever happen, and it was for no good reason. So, those combinations or that combination of things usually makes it not that good. So I'm glad that this worked. But anyway, yo, Luis, what's up? We have sound now, I'm pretty sure. Julian, yo, Ghosty, good to see you, man. Hope for the start is good. All right, Daniel. Well, I'll check that out when I check out all the feedback tracks. If you guys want to send tracks through, all the stuff is in the description. I am going to give feedback today, so you can send tracks through, and I will check them out. But yeah, woo, Ghosty. All right, well let's wait for this thing to open. I have this new techno track I want to show you guys. I want to get you guys' opinion of it. Here it is. Except all the audio and stuff has to load. Also, are the what? There we go. Now everything's on the screen. Hey. Bloop. Alright, yeah, it's just gonna take a second to load. Oh, there we go. Okay, actually not that long. But here, I'll play you from, like, this part. There we go, that was turned off. Okay, thank you, Daniel. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to see, like, I'm not 100% sure with this one. I think it's got potential, but I'm trying to make the break less dull. So yeah, also I have something kind of interesting going on with the kick here. If you listen, there's a kick. And then there's like this kick, which is just playing those extra little percussive notes. So something I've noticed is that if you use like a little percussive thing like that, it can add a cool groove, especially if you have like a really minimal drop like this. You know, it adds another element in there. And yes, I know that my kick is a loop right now. Right now, it's just a loop from a sample pack. I'm going to probably work with it some more today while I'm on the stream. But it's because what happened was before I had a kick that I made myself, and then, you know when you're making something and like you kind of take it too far? I was trying to make like a really hard hitting kick. As you can hear, it just doesn't really fit as well as this. It actually hits pretty hard in comparison, but it's still just not quite the same. Hey, but thank you, Ghosty. Now, one idea I had for this track was to take a pad and have it kind of turn into like a super tight pluck. And the reason why I had this idea is because I had this track that I made that actually a lot of you guys heard the other day while I was working on it and said it was good and liked this break. But basically what happens here is it does like this thing. I'll show you. So there's like that little lead that. And then that keeps going, right? But then you get into the break here.
Shapes of horror.
I thought I skipped it. Whoops. But yeah, so you can hear basically it goes from being a pluck and then, or it turns from a pluck into a pad basically. And so what I was thinking with this song was, what if I do kind of the opposite? Like we'll make a sound that starts out as a pad, and then we'll turn it into a pluck, and it'll just keep evolving and morphing like that. So that's what I think I'm going to do, and I think I might actually start it as a pluck, because basically I have this sound in here, which is kind of a placeholder. Like, it's cool, but it definitely sounds very, I don't know, it just sounds very, like, sample packy. So maybe we'll make something that's kind of playing the same rhythm as that. And it doesn't have to be a pad the whole time. Like, it could start out as a plucky sound. I don't know. We'll try stuff. Hi, Julian. Yo, Madi. Good to see you, dude. How you doing? Alright, there we go. We're in G minor. And let's just try, like... Well, first I have to put this LFO on here. So basically, the way this kind of sound works, and the way you kind of like slow it down, is you actually just use an LFO for like every envelope. So what I'm going to do, we'll put this on the level, we'll put it on envelope mode, let's also put it on, let's turn the filter on, and then we'll put it on the filter as well. And that is going to give us like some nice movement there. But yeah, and then we can make this kind of like a... like a pretty standard pluck, you know. There we go, and then... You can hear if we slow it down. There we go. It becomes like this big pad. But then we speed it up, we get a nice block. Yo, got a new tune for you. Nice, man. I can't wait to hear it. Making evil warehouse techno. I am Vince. the most evil. The most evil kind. Alright. I don't know, actually. Like, this sound is not really the best. Like, it's kind of just like a really weird and weak pluck sound. Let's do this instead. Let's put envelope 1 on the filter. Nice. And for some reason you can't hear anything. That's really dope. There we go. So what I'll do is I'll have this sound come in as like a pluck, but then once the other synth comes in, it'll become a pad. So let's do this. I'm gonna consolidate this MIDI clip. And let's just do this. And there we go. This is that pattern that that same pluck, that pluck was playing a second ago. Yeah, EDM, evil demon music, bruh. How did I not think of that when I made those shirts? Oh my goodness. But that could be like some goth shit too. Already on SoundCloud or in the feedback. Yo, Julian, I've got some new music for you. Oh, nice, dude. Can't wait to hear it. Well, yeah, send it to the email. I will definitely check that out pretty shortly, man, Fred. Nice. And then what's going on with this is I have all these effects on here. Let's just take all of these and just kind of work some magic. Nice, and the resonator is going to sound really cool when we get to pad territory as well. Yo, Andres, what's up? Let me post on my Instagram story that I'm live. Nice. And then what we can do here also is I'm going to attempt to do this with macros. So you guys can see and tell me if this sucks. Hey big boy Julian, how are you processing your hats? Are they actually? I don't think that they are synthesized here. These are all samples. Yeah. Mostly just like you can see, like we have a little bit of chorus on this one. We have like some layers. So we have like this one and the shaker underneath it. And then we just have it going through this stuff. This compressor is not doing anything. Although I do want to compress these a little. Send you an audio effect track. Oh, nice. It sounds nice and crispy. Thank you, Vince. It's mostly the sample selection, I think. Hey, Julian, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, no problem, dude. I'm glad you like that one. I wanted to make something. I wanted to make more house, dude, because everybody was saying I've just started making techno now. So I had to get back to the house roots. All right, let's do this. Basically, this macro is gonna like turn this into a pad. And then what we can do is we can like automate that. Is the new release a techno or house song? It's kind of like in between. It's like a more melodic techno track. Alright, I'm trying to give this some automation. My goal was for this to ultimately turn into a sound like this. Maybe we'll have it like do that, and then what we can do is we'll kind of play with the automation a bit. Yeah, maybe we could do something like that. Like, what if it's kind of... Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Wow. Julian, baby, one more question. Do you have a bass playing with the cake, or is it simply just a processing / reverb? So, this is actually not really a whole lot of processing with this cake. This is just a sample right now. Although I did saturate it quite a bit. Here's without that. And with it, so you can kind of hear what's going on there. But yeah, and then I also have this. Which is just another kick, just going through some processing, basically. Yeah, see, it's really weird when it goes into the drop. That's what I hate. It's like, I can't get the right balance. Maybe I'll high pass that coming up. That'd be a good idea. You tricky bastard. Well, I'm gonna change it out for my own kick. Hey, Julian, started producing techno 3 weeks ago. Hey, no problem, dude. Thank you very much. I'm glad I've helped you out, Robert. Julian, how do you get feedback to tracks? What must I do to receive your feedback? Okay, so if you've never gotten feedback from me before, basically the way it works is you just send a track to the email in the description. There is an email in the description, and if you want to skip the line and get a little bit more detailed feedback, also send a donation. Just send like $2 or something. But yeah, all that info is in the description. If you want to send a track there, send it on through. All right, and I'm gonna be pulling them up pretty soon too. Like right now, I've been streaming for a little bit. I'll probably pull them up in the next little bit or so. All right, let's do a little bit of automation with washout. Maybe that'll do it. Maybe if I just have this, like, just go into the drop. I don't know. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, there we go. I think that goes into the drop a little bit better that way. And it's kind of like building during that part. Nice. Maybe go like 1 or 2 bars silence for the drop. Yeah, I've thought of doing that. I mean, it would definitely help. Just I also like that like direct transfer of energy. Okay, cool. Well, we're on to something. So something I picked up on is that I should probably have this part happening, where the synth is basically just like moving and changing in all these ways in this part. And then in this part, it'll be pretty tame. make this change into a chord. There we go. And then when it gets to this part, it's back to just being like a pluck. Nice. Okay, it worked. Now we have like a morphing sound too, like something where it starts as one thing and kind of turns into another thing. I really like sounds like this. Yo, Unos! Thank you for the donation, dude. I appreciate it. I'm gonna pull up your submission in a moment, but yeah, I really appreciate the donation, dude. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Juan. I appreciate it, dude. How's it going? The only thing I'm a little bit, like, not sure of is I've been using a lot of super saws in, like, every techno track I've made lately. Like, if you listen to this, I actually blended in a square wave with this one to kind of make it a little bit less super saw-y. But, like, if you listen to this track, there's a super saw. If you listen to this track, there's a super saw. So that's the only thing. It's just such a good sound for techno. We have that high note just come in. Ain't it, Chief? Love super slows. Me too, Ghosty. I mean, they're such a good sound, but like, I just don't want to be using them too much. Alright, let's hear how this builds, and then I'll do something new. Nice. All right, and then I'm going to copy over some parts here as well, because basically I'm using this to fill in the space left by this. So yeah, we're just going to have this come in here. It'll be pretty, like, plucky. There we go. All right, cool. Bonjour. Hey, Gio. Good to see you, dude. How's it going? You really... Hey, thank you very much, Arella. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like this track. Thank you. If I can help you in another meaningful way, or in any other meaningful way, let me know. The track you guys saw along the bottom, that's just my reference track. But all right, so I had this other idea for the drop as well, because this little supersaw pattern... has been going for a long time in this track. And it's really only a bar, so it could get a bit boring. So I was thinking of doing something like this. Like, what if we just have that play, and then we'll have another lead kind of come in there that does something else there. And it'll be kind of like unexpected as well. Like, what if we get... I guess just like a big supersaw. Let's give that a little bit less time on the portamento. Yeah, like something kind of like that. I don't know, just something like different. Like, this is a little bit more like percussive almost. It's not really... Yeah, there we go. Like something like that. Like you can hear it's got a cool energy that way as well. Let's delete this automation. So now if I copy this over a bunch of times just so it's like the same thing a lot of times. Let's hear what that sounds like. And then maybe at one point it'll go back to the regular supersaw pattern that you already heard. Alright, we need to get some of that processing that's making that sound really good as well. And let's get an EQ8 on this sound and kind of cut out the low end. Yeah, there we go. Yo, Blue Mashups, what's up? Good to see you. Andreas, good to see you as well. Man, how are you guys doing? Alright, let's hear what this sounds like. techno on the drum side. Hey, thank you, Jay Dedham. Alright, yeah. We're just gonna build this kind of like slowly here. I'm trying really hard to make this work. Nice. Okay. Sounding good, boys. We're getting somewhere. How long do techno tracks go on for structure-wise? It kind of depends. I mean, the structure is more about the middle. I feel like it's kind of like this track, for example, goes on. I mean, this one I just followed the structure of my reference track, which goes to like just under 7 minutes. So, I mean, it can be anywhere from like 4 or 5 minutes, maybe even 3, if it's like a radio edit, to like 6 or 7 minutes. Alright, I'm thinking about it a little bit too much. But I like now that we have this kind of changing, evolving sound, and like more to the lead as well. Alright, I'm gonna listen to the breakdown here, and then I'm gonna check out the submissions. Because I wanna hear what this sounds like. Alright, sounds good. Are Tale of Us one of your favorite DJs? Yes, I love Tale of Us. They're very good. My man, but still no drum code gets played in regard. Yeah, you probably get like kicked out or something. Like if you were there playing a set and then you just went into like, you're like, alright boys, you ready for the full drum code mix? They'd probably be like, yeah, you gotta leave, son. Very Afterlife, thank you. I mean, yeah, like, I'm trying to take, like, that kind of techno and bring it into this. Like, the thing is, like, that style is very cool on its own, and then this style is very cool on its own. Like, the more warehousey, like, dark, abrasive kind of stuff. And so it's like, what if you took those kind of melodics, but then put them with this style of techno? I feel like it would be very interesting. So that's what I'm trying to go for. Like, I feel like that's kind of my sound. Anyway, I'm going to pull up the submissions now. So, as promised. So, if you guys want to send tracks through, all the info is in the description. Donations greatly appreciated. I'm going to be pulling up the ones that I get donations for first and giving them a lot more detailed feedback. So, yeah, Lucas, good to see you, dude. All right, let's play this first one from... Who is this first one from? This first one is from Unos. Let's hear this. Live feedback. Hi, Julie. Currently watching your stream, and I'd love to get some feedback from you of a track I recently finished. Place nice. Let's hear it. Thank you for the donation, dude. Gotta hit play. It's cool, like kind of
till you get enough. Don't stop till you get enough.
old school, like G house type vibe.
Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop till you
Yeah,
get enough.
alright, cool, man. Frank, can't wait to hear it.
Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop till you get
Yeah,
enough.
this is cool, you know?
Don't stop till you get enough.
Very high energy.
Don't stop till you get enough. 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 Don't stop till you get enough.
Oh, this is cool. I like that little. G House and old Detroit
Don't
Swindle.
stop
Yeah.
till you get enough.
Dude, this is cool. It has a lot of character.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
The thing about it is that it's a bit like it's a bit boring. Like it's kind of just this one loop being stretched out over and over and over again. So what you need to do is switch this up. Take this, and now you have your little 8-bar loop that you can start the track with. But you need to do a lot more with it. Like take the chords different places. Could do something deeper. Yeah, like Gio suggested, or you know you could try like just. I mean, adding a bass line, that's like one thing. I don't really hear a bass. I feel like if you had like a cool bass line in here.
Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop till you get enough.
It would be really cool. And like you can also do more with like more vocal samples. Maybe.
Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop till
Yeah, I would just do a little bit more with it, dude.
you get enough.
You have a good idea here. That vocal sample is cool. This track has a lot of character. It's like got a lot of very hectic, but like in a not bad way. Like it just got that intense kind of energy.
Don't stop till you get enough. 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 Don't stop till you get enough.
Bit of a blueprint. Sure, maybe try adding like a 303 or something. Just more stuff, you know, to kind of play with. But yeah, not a bad track, dude. Just gotta keep working with it. Thank you for sending that one through to us. And thank you for the donation as well. All right, this next one is from. Who is this next one from? This next one is from DKO. Let's hear this. Or DKO Shingy. I don't know how to say that. Hi, it's my first track, so hope you'll like it. Let's hear it. So far, not bad for your first track. Did I save this? Yeah, I did. Not bad to start off with. Thanks for the feedback. No problem, Unos. Have a great day, dude. Woo! I like that bass. Mike House to blow your nose to. A new compilation. Dude, this is pretty tight. I like using those samples too. That little thing there was cool how the filter opened up. Dude, this is not a bad track. Okay, the only advice I give you is it is a bit repetitive. Quality track, too bad Tech House sucks. Brad, speak for yourself. I love Tech House. I'm about to slip in mine. Okay, cool, man, friend. Well, anyway, yeah, dude, this is pretty good for your first track. This is not bad. Is this your first Tech House track or like your first song you've ever made? I feel like there's kind of like two different paths you can take with like music production. You can like from the start be like, okay, I want to make really good Tech House. So how do I do that? Let me get a reference track. Let me get like these samples. Let me like, you kind of like start out very disciplined. And then there's the other way, which is the way I started, where you're like, okay, I'm just going to make whatever music comes to my mind. And then I'm going to kind of refine that. And that sort of like takes a little bit longer, I feel like. So this is cool that if you're making this track, this is your first Tech House track. Pretty good. But again, like you could do this too. If this is like if you're kind of like a new producer, like it's just, again, it's like the way you approach it. Like when I first started making music, I will show you some of my early music. Like I'll show you, like, I was not trying to, like, make it fit with, like, what works with the rest of the stuff I liked. I was just trying to make music that, like, just kind of... So, yeah, compared to something like this... even though this is like your first track in the style or whatever, it still is like pretty far already because you're kind of like you're not wasting any time. So that is cool. That is that's what I should have done. Nice track, dude. I like it. I definitely think you could clean it up a little bit, but it sounds pretty good. All right, I think we're singing that one through. This next one is from Alexander Johns. Let's hear this. Yeah, use one of your samples. Hey, no, it's all good. I always like hearing what people do with the samples from my videos. Yo, Marinos, what's up? I got a new techno track to play you. Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, that sample was pretty good. I made a beat out of this, actually, and my friend rapped over it. Maybe you could do the remix. This is cool, but the vocal sample doesn't really make any sense. It's kind of getting buried. I like that lead. Alright, yeah, bro, this is pretty good. I think you can work with it some more, like, excuse me, the mix is a bit messy. Like, that vocal is kind of just in the background, like, happening. Manfred, thank you for the donation, dude. I'm gonna pull up your track next. I appreciate it. I saw the submission, but yeah, thank you. Anyway, yeah, like I said, this is pretty cool, dude. It's just, like, kind of messy, like, nothing really feels like the main element. Like, it's kind of like a movie with no main character is the best way I could put it. Like, it's just kind of all, like... It's just kind of quiet and a little bit messy. Just, I would clean up the whole mix and try to make everything a bit more powerful. But yeah, one sec. Man's getting sick. All right. Not bad. Anyway, thank you for sending that one through, Alexander. Cool to use my sample. This next one is from Manfred. Let's hear this. Thank you for the donation, man. Let's see what's bopping. First track I made with my Eurorack and 303, so more of an experiment than anything. Awesome. Let's hear this. Sounds pretty thick already. 303. Yo, Marek, what's up, dude? Yo, by the way, if you're in here right now, smash that like button. Get all the likes up on the stream. Three sounds nice. Yeah, this is cool so far. It definitely feels a bit like slowly building, but I guess that'll be really good in a club. Whoa. The 303 sounds cool. Ambient Gabber. This is cool. I know you said it's a bit more of an experiment. It definitely goes on for a long time. Like, that's the one thing. I think you could use a bit more variation. Make my own genres. That's the spirit, dude. Cool build. I really like the 303 pattern. So if you're doing this with a Eurorack, where do you like the drum sounds come from? Like, are these just drum sounds like that you got from your computer? Is this like a drum machine? Like, are these being synthesized? I don't think so, because it sounds like a 909 ride. But how do the drum sounds come into it? That whoop wow wow. cool. I like this, dude. This is tight. I'm set up to a sampler. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Well, yeah, dude, nice acid track. I mean, the 303s sound beautiful. I really like the pattern. You need to start recording like those kind of 303s into the computer and then put it with like the kind of techno kicks you can make in the computer. Then that would be huge. Anyway, thank you for singing that one through. That one was very cool, dude. And thank you for the donation as well. All right, well, just accidentally opened one. That's not good. All right, cool. Well, this next one is from Rami. Let's hear this. Oh, dude, you gotta do the share link thing if you want to send a track. All right, well, that's not what we meant to do. All right, well, in the meantime, while I wait for him to send that one, this next one is from Dead Mouse Thinko. Hey, man, sorry for. Okay, cool. Let's pull this up. Whoa, starting off ambient. I like it. All right, man, thanks as always. No problem, dude. Like, gonna be some afterlife style stuff, yes. Yeah, I like this. Very, like, chill. Okay, dude, this one's cool. It's a bit boring, though. That's, like, one thing I'll say. Like, there's nothing that really grabs your ear. Like, the entire thing kind of sounds like the outro. This part is nice. Reminds me of Dead Mouse. Which I guess is no coincidence. This piano is cool here, but dude, imagine if it was like a big synth that was like opening up while you were playing this. Or maybe if it was like a... I mean, I don't know, dude. It's a bit dull to me. Like, then this part, like I said, like this sounds like the outro. You need to do more interesting stuff in your track. You have a solid start. You just need to keep working on it, dude. But yeah, thank you for sending that one through. Alright, this next one is from... Who is this next one from? Damien Cassar. Let's hear this. Oh, dude, you gotta, okay, you gotta send the private link the right way. You gotta hit share. Alright, well, in the meantime, while I wait for him to hopefully send that one again, I'm gonna play this one from Chesney Gonzalez. Let's hear this. Pretty hard. This one's about my pain. And no, I'm just kidding. Thank you for your feedback. Yeah, no problem, dude. This is that type of beat where you rap about your struggles and your pain. And all the hard things you've done. Alright, yeah, this is not bad, dude. I mean, it's a bit short. It's only a minute and a half, basically, but... cool. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. It's a pretty solid beat. The drums hit pretty hard. Maybe you can turn the kick up a little bit and just make it like really kick through. But other than that, yeah, not a bad track, dude. Thank you for singing that one through. Alright, this next one is from Axel. Let's hear this. Hey man, I worked on it again and cleaned up everything and added a few things here and there. It'd be great if you could listen to it once. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem. Let's hear this. There we go. Like this sitar sound. 303 kind of sounds like a sitar if you think about it. I'm thinking that because I'm hearing one in this track right now. Hey ZDR, what's up, dude? The vocal is cool. Yeah, dude, this track is alright. I don't know. It's just kind of forgettable to me. Like, I'm not crazy about the lead, the burr 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 burr. Rami, yes, I will check it out when I get to it. If you want me to check it out sooner, you can send a donation. This one's cool. It's just kind of like, I don't know, dude. The low end still isn't there. Like, you still don't have like that deep subby bass, and like it's really still just like a lot of kind of muddier frequencies. Like, just get a different kick sample. And try cleaning up your bass with an EQ. Like, just put like here, I'll show you with this kick here. Like, just put an EQ 8 on there and just start doing stuff like this, like scooping out that kind of like nasty low mid. It's really easy, but it's just something that you don't really think, or I guess that like you don't really know to do. I don't know. But yeah, just do stuff like that, and I think it will be a lot stronger. Anyway, I think I'm seeing that one through. This next one is from Gion. Let's hear this. Martin Garrix going back to his industrial techno roots, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but let's hear this one. Not sure on the lows on this one. Forgot to put a limiter. Nice. You shouldn't put a limiter on your master anyway. It's better that you don't. No problem, long firm. Hey, full octave. Good to see you, by the way. Okay, this one's not awful. The kick and the bass are not the best, though. Like, I would definitely get a fatter kick. Like, check out this track. Like, listen to the kick on this. It's a lot fatter. And obviously you have a different bass line. But you need something like that. Also, having this dude stare me in the face the whole time is making this critique a lot more. Yeah, dude, you just gotta keep working on this one. It's not awful, but you could have something a lot better. Also, I'm pretty sure that this is the same ARP from this song. Oh, okay, so it's very similar. It's not exactly the same. But it is a very similar sound. So maybe try making, like, the sound on that one a bit different or something. But yeah, this is not bad, dude. You just gotta work on the low end and get a stronger kick and bass. And, yeah, maybe a different synth as well. Anyway, I think we're seeing that one through. This next one is from Debbie Quinn. Let's hear this. Full octave 88. You got like 17K plays. That's pretty dope. Did I say this? Yo, Debug, what's up? This one's alright. It gets a bit lost. Like, it's kind of random. Like, you just have this part. And this little melody comes in. And then the vocal just comes in. You know, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just a little bit boring to me. And it's like forgettable. It just keeps going on and on. Like, yeah, I would just try to write like maybe something a little bit more interesting for your next track. It's not bad, but it's kind of just like a demo of your production skills as opposed to like an exciting song. Why no limiter on the master? Okay, here's why you don't want a limiter on the master. If you are working on your track properly, no matter how much stuff you have going on at any given time, it's never going to be clipping. Like, you don't need it to be limited because it's not clipping. Like, if you look at this track, for example. Never clipping. Even, like, the super loud part over here. We don't even need a limiter on the master with this one. The thing is that, like, you should be mixing, or not even just mixing, but, like, just when you use sounds in your track, you don't just like keep everything on 0 dB and then wonder why the limiter is why the master is clipping. Wow. Yeah, you just need to keep it like while you're working on the track, just keep it under control. Just don't let it get all messy like that. And you don't need to use a limiter on the master. It's just like a messy way to do it because you can see if I just take everything and let's just take everything. I'm gonna save this first. But if we just take everything and put the volumes back to like the default setting, it'll go into the limiter and it'll sound a lot worse. Yeah, I would much rather have this. And then just kind of turn my speakers up a little bit. But yeah, that is why you don't want to use a limiter on the master. It's just a dumb way to, or not like a dumb way to do it. It's just like, it's a bizarre way to do it. I'll say that. Like, it's kind of weird that is like the way that everybody does, but I guess that is what everybody does. But yeah, like, I don't know. Just turn all your tracks down. No limiting on the master. All right, this next one's from Jivko. I think that's how you say that. Let's hear this. What? They will try to commit. No problem, Falaka. I feel you, but dude, if you're making good music, if you want to make amazing music, okay, mic stand is never working. But yeah, if you want to make amazing music, the thing is that like you need to stop telling yourself like, okay, I'm making a demo track. Like, this is a demo. Like, don't do that. Just make songs. Just be like, every time you sit down in the computer to make music, try to make the best possible music you can with no hindrance, like nothing getting in the way, no kind of like parameters that you can set in your mind that are telling you like, okay, this isn't a full song, or like, this is like, oh, I just got a new sound mix, so this is a demo song. Like, don't do that kind of stuff, because that is how you hold yourself back. Like, it just, I don't know. It's not really like, like it's this weird mentality that we put ourselves in, but it's not a good one. Like you need to just kind of focus on making like the best possible music you can, as opposed to let me make this demo track and it won't be my best, but it'll just be something, you know? But yeah, I'm very passionate about that. Key IMO, start with all the faders and minus 12 dB having the kick. Yeah, like do something like that precisely. Okay, well, the good thing with this song is that if I'm blowing my nose in the background, you can't tell if it's part of the song or if it's just me blowing my nose. I'm just kidding. This is pretty cool. This is like breakcore. I like how like choppy this is. I understand, was confused. I was talking about. I feel you. Nah, you use the limiter when you're mastering, but that's for a very different reason, and you're using it in a very different way. Dude, this one's tight. This sounds like a Flying Lotus like interlude or something. Apex Twin, yeah, that's probably a lot more who it sounds like. Dude, I like this. I don't have a lot to say. I mean, I don't know a lot about making this kind of music, but this is very tight. I like how it gets all ambient too. Yeah, dude, this one's not bad. I don't really have a lot to say. Cool breakcore, dude. All right, this next one is going to be from Rami. Let's hear this. No name. Thanks for hearing my track. No problem, DDR. It's very progressive. This one's cool. It's a little boring. Like, if you just have the progressive, like, that kind of thing in the background, it sounds cool, but you need stuff on top of that to make it interesting, I feel like. Would you have some stuff, like, you have that lead? I would love to hear that, like, throughout the track. Like, what if that was just constantly playing, was playing off of the little... You know, if you kind of like made it play off of that, I feel like it would sound really cool. But yeah, this one's not awful, dude. You just need to keep working on it. It's just a bit boring right now. But yeah, thank you for singing that one through, Rami. Alright, this next one is from Anders. Let's hear this. House for Life. Need some feedback. Cheers from Norway. Nice, let's hear it. like the chopping here. The kick isn't the fattest. That kind of works for this style too. Started with today. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, exactly. It's just like an early stage. Hey, Julian. Yo, desde donde? I don't know how to speak in Spanish. My accent will be horrible. But hey, dude, what's up? Good to see you. This is cool. Like really old school, like together type vibes. I like the little synth stab. Yo, is that Social by any chance ripped from the Antisocial Social Club logo? Honestly, I'm just curious. Old school radio feel, yeah. Dude, this is cool. My only advice is you can maybe have a fatter kick. Like, I would love to hear this with a more, like, lone style kick. Like, I'll play a track and show you kind of what I mean. Like, listen to his kicks. Like, listen to how huge this is. Like, what if you had a kick like that? Or maybe, like... No, not that song. Even something like that, just something like a bit fatter, because this is cool. But I do think the fatter kick would really improve it. Makes me want to point downward. Nice. Alright, cool. Well, thanks for saying that one, Anders. Not a bad track, dude. I would just keep working on it a little bit. Alright, this next one is from Last Moon Ice Cream. Let's hear this. Hopefully, this is something cool. This is cool, but that chord progression is a bit basic. Like, just having that chord progression keep going in the background, I'm not crazy about. The synths here sound really cool, but then your drums are just not the best. And like I said, when you just have that chord progression going on and on and on, it's a little bit boring. Thanks, hey, no problem, dude. Baby gray for some reason. Yeah. I do like this like synth in the end here. It has a very cinematic vibe. Hey, Stanley, thank you for subscribing, dude. You just need to keep working on it, like. Yeah, it's just like a little bit flat right now. But yeah, thank you for sending that one through, man. Alright, well, this next one is from Marco. Let's hear this. Techno feedback. Hey, Julian, appreciate some honest feedback. No problem, bro. On the subject of headroom, don't move your main mixing faders. You need to gain stage audio track to minus 18 dB. Ah, true. Hello, just want to know how much I have my song viewed. Hey, Cisco. Well, I checked submissions out for free, but if you want a lot more detailed feedback and you want me to like listen to the whole track as opposed to just skipping through it, yeah, just send me like $2 or something on the donation. But hey, Cisco, good to see you. Good to see you again, I should say. This is deep. Marco, this is cool. It's a bit boring to me. Like, it's kind of just like these droning sounds with, like, some drums. Donating through YouTube? Either is fine. It doesn't really matter. Let me know the feedback. Yeah, no problem, full octave. Whoa, man. I do like this. Yeah, dude, this is not bad. You just need to go with a reference track. Because, like, your kick just isn't hitting as hard as I would like it to. And the percussion isn't quite as sharp as I would like it to be as well. Like, overall, this one's not awful, but let me show you an example. Like, I'll play you the reference track that I was using for the song I was working on earlier. Like, listen to this. Like, the kick is so big, the percussion is really hitting, the synth sounds are really in your face. I get that this is a different type of techno, but mostly it's just the kick, dude. The kick just feels too soft for me. Just get like a really, really hard-hitting kick. Listen to like some mAKING tracks or something. But yeah, not bad, dude. This is like a cool little vibe. Just gotta keep working with it. I do like that. The like distorted kind of synths are cool. What has happened? Yo, Cisco, thank you for the donation, dude. I look forward to hearing your track. I'm not sure if you've already sent one through, but yeah, thank you for sending that one through. The donation, I appreciate it. Cool. Well, this is not bad, dude. Definitely pretty solid track. Like I said, you just need to keep working on it and trying to get it to be a little bit stronger overall. Um, but yeah. All right, one sec. Let's wait for. I imagine Cisco is about to send through submission, so let's wait around for that one real quick. I guess in the meantime, I can show you this thing here. This is the track that I was working on earlier. For all the people who are kind of like newer here, let me play you from this part. Thanks for the feedback, bro. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all, Marco. This is this track I was working on. I don't know, I might do some more with it. There's kind of a cool thing here. I have like this evolving sound. Alright, there we go. Had to get that balance there. Okay, cool. Well, that was a good way to fill the time. Sent you a message. Alright, let's pull this out from Cisco. You can search it on Spotify at Cisco. Alright, usually I don't do this, but I will do this since you donated. Thank you. Here, let's hear this. Cisco, hear that. Let's hear it.
Hear that music? Music. That music. Hear that music? Music.
This is a cool track. It's like that little feels a little out of tune. That's the note I think it should be playing. It's playing like one semitone up. What do you say? Ah, true. Dude, this is good. The only real piece of advice I can give you is like, I feel like your kick and your bass could be a bit fatter. Like, if we play something, I keep playing this while I'm saying it, but like, if we play something out of like here, for example. Like, you can know how fat the kick and the bass are. This track, really. Or like, let's play. This one's good. Yeah, like I just feel like your kick and your bass could be a bit fatter, basically. That's it. But yeah, this is not bad, Cisco. This is a good track. You have a pretty good bass line. Yeah, thank you for singing that one through. Thank you for the donation as well. I don't really have a lot of feedback to give. Plus, you said this one just came out, but this does sound very tight. Mostly just with that kick in the bass. Bradley, what's up? Let's hear more of this. I like that. That sound is cool. Good enough to get the sign, or if it was that. True. I got you on that one, bro. Well, you got it signed to a label, so that's cool, I guess. Yeah, thank you for singing on through, Cisco. Like I said, don't really have a lot to say about that one. I mean, it's a finished track, but it sounds pretty clean. And yeah, this next one is from Miko. Let's hear this. How's the 808? Usually people tell me they're too loud. Also, the mix in general, is there enough variation, you think? Good question. Let's find that out. Things. No problem, Cisco. Alright, this one is quite lo-fi. Honestly, I would get a different 808. This 808 is like, just sounds kind of like a cheap one. The 808s aren't too loud. It's like, I don't know. It's like at the right volume, but it just isn't really a good 808. Like it's just, it's weird. It's like very muddy. It sounds like it's kind of hard even to hear the progression. Like it's hard to hear the 808 changing notes. So I would just get a new one. I think the variation is fine. I mean, if somebody's gonna rap over this. But yeah, just get a different 808. That one just doesn't sound very good to me. Cool. Well, this next one here is from Prince. Let's hear this. Pumpy House. Arrangement felt kind of weird, and I think the strings are weird too. What do you think? Let's see. You gotta stretch that back. The arrangement on this one is fine. I think you can make it a little bit more interesting though. Like I would work on the toms. The toms sound a little bit out of tune. I think you could, I hear what you're doing with like the saturation on them and stuff and trying to make them sound a bit weirder. I think you could do that in a more controlled way that would make them like still lo-fi and still kind of have like a cool kind of weird texture. But they'd fit in the mix a little better. Because right now, not having any low end and then having the low end really just be those toms. And then having this like really, really hard hitting kick. I guess the 303 is kind of like the bass line when you get to hear. But in this part, it's a little bit too sparse to be the bass. You're off to a good start, though. What I would do is I would bring in this part with the stabs sooner. Like, kind of make that I mean, it is like the main part right now. But try to make it kind of like the main part in this. and then, you know, bring it in sooner. Like I said, like maybe have a break after the first like 16 bars or something like that. I mean, because you have something cool there. You just got to keep working on it. But yeah, so we're on the submissions now. Let me see. Did I save this? I did save it. Awesome. Well, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now, so I think I'm going to go, guys. I did a feedback stream yesterday. Yeah, thank you so much to everybody who came through the stream. I love you guys all so much, more than I could ever even begin to articulate to you. So it's a great stream. It was really good seeing you guys. Really nice working on tracks and getting feedback from you guys and giving you guys feedback. I love you all so much. If you haven't already, check out today's video. It's probably in the recommended videos. If it's not, just click that little button that says Julian Earl with the little red icon next to it. While you're at it, click the subscribe as well. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Peace.